Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we will talk about how to add a authentication using our own variable, own APIs basically. In the Bubble there is a, as you already know, there is a login and sign up page, and this is sign up and login pop up, and this all this API treat their own Bubble API. So all this if user available in this table, then you are able to log in, or otherwise you have to use their own API. But sometimes you don't want to use the Bumble API, so not Bumble sort of API, but want to set up our own server. For example, you are building a front end in the Bumble, but you have your own server, or you are using any other no-code tool to build an API. So how you will do that? So in for this example, I am like working with the Geno. So Geno is a platform to build an basically Geno is also no code tool to build an API and pretty robust, and you can do anything. I am trying a lot of things. I am able to successfully. For example, this is a sign up, and you want to call an API and call the sign up API. It is pretty as simple as adding a API. So you just need if you already watch my video about how to add a put API, post API, other videos, you have a pretty good idea of how API integrated. For this example, I am using I'm again implementing. I will go in the plugin, again the API connector, and I will create another API. This time auth and parameter. No, not this. You have to choose none or self-ended, and yeah, API call, sign up, expand, sign up. You have to click on post. Yeah, because my API, for example, this is my API, sign up API. So it is asking for something, lot of things, but in our case, we will use name, email, password. I think yes. For design is such a name. There is no email, only just password, and we can just hide them. No, we just set it no, no, no. Password will name is not no. Yeah. Email yes. The password is mandatory. Email company name no, and save it. Now we will just copy the endpoint. Go in the plugin. Click on API connector. Click on this. Now time to add the parameter. We are using only two parameter, email and so email is the one parameter, and for example test@test.com. Key, second key is password, for example test123, and I already told you what are the means of these private are something static, non-static things. If you click in the private, check the private box, it means it is static, that is value fixed, it is not dynamic, but in our case it is dynamic. So just click on this, initialize call. Already, so we are using a wrong email ID. We can initialize. Yes. So in that API return is all the or token. We just click save, and now we will go to this page. And if we sign up, go in the workflow, and sign up button is clicked. So here a lot of things are there. So it is this is the inbuilt function of the Bubble. It says sign up the user. So when you do this, when you pass the value, it automatically store in the DB as a user, and tell you if there is any issue. For example, there is duplicate email, so it will tell you it is duplicate email. Standard, pretty standard. So we will do a like something similar, but our own API. We just delete it. Just create an action. Go in the plugin. Sorry, we have to make it a plugin action, not data. We already told you what the difference between a data and a action. Click on sign up, add action, plugin, or sign up. So here this now. Okay, we will insert dynamic data, email, uh, value, the password, input password, values. Just save it and run it. What is showing in the preview? Okay. Sorry, this is a usable. We will click over this. We'll click on the preview, and yeah, we started now. Yes. Sign up and login. We will sign up. Yes. Yeah, we will use something dummy test at the rate. Oh, sorry, test 10 at the rate test.com. We use a password test 123 test 123. Sign up. So it is done. So you check whether it's successful or not. We already created a one. So here we will check. Yeah, test10.com is. So the same case, you will set up a. This is sign up. You can set up for login, and if you need any help, just comment it. Whatever the issue, small, little, doesn't matter. Just I am here to help you, and just put your issue. And if you, I'm just telling you one more thing. Sign up, go workflow, sign up, yes. Hide the okay, that's why it is. Oh, auth, and then uh, so one more thing. For example, after this, you want to show this page. For example, this is your dashboard. This is your dashboard page. I know that this is just for the assumption sake, consider this is a dashboard. So navigate after the sign up, move to this page, and in the click on responsive and set up the page state to the user logged in. So it will help you a lot. So it will automatically manage key, okay, which page need to show when user logged in, which page user don't show when it is not logged in. So in this way. That's it from my side. If you have any question, let me know.